you want it. You're going to get the iPad, you're going to get a charger that you plug in the wall, and then a cable. That's really all you need. So if you think you need something else, that's just some other options there. These here, when you turn them on, it's just like brand new. You'll have to run through. We got some steps here to follow when you set this up. What we want you to do is to get yourself set up before you walk out the door with this. We had some that didn't understand that. They went home. I got calls today saying it's not working right. That's because they didn't get hooked up to the internet here in the steps like it's programmed to do. So they have to bring it back and redo that. So please sit down with this, follow the steps, make sure you get to the desktop of this, and some other things that I'll show you here. Also, take care of this the best you can, please, because you're going to have this for 3 years, and some of you for 4 years. You get the same one back each year, and we'll keep track of that. So do a good job of trying to take care of this, not only the iPad, but the cover and stuff too. The parts on these are pretty easy. You've got the power buttons up on the, when you hold it here, the buttons down below. The power buttons here, in order to turn it on, you have to push and hold it until you see the white little apple show up, and then you can let go, and then eventually you'll get to this screen. And then you just follow the steps. Then you just have the button to turn it. Once it's on, you know, and it goes to sleep, you can turn it back on with this button. On the side, you have a volume. For those of you that haven't had an iPad before, there's up and down for volume. On the top up over here on this side is for your headphones. A little plug there for that. And there's also on this side here a little lock button. You want to lock it. Because some teachers, you know, once they get set up, they don't let this thing spinning, so there's a way to go in there and lock it. So if they're carrying it around the room, you're not getting dizzy watching this screen go back and forth. Okay, so that's the parts of it. These are filtered, just like the other computers that are in this school. So whether you're in the school or whether you take these home, you'll be running through the school's internet filter. It's called Lightspeed. So you aren't wide open and can check out any website you want. It'll block you if it's not a good website. Put it that way. Okay? So it doesn't matter where you are. Of course, if you're at home and you don't have wireless, you're not going to be able to get on the internet. You can travel around close by the schools and hook on, or if your neighbor has it, it's not security is not set up on it. You can maybe hook on to theirs, but there's no plug. If you have a computer with an internet plug, so there's no plug on it. You have to go wireless. You can still use it at home. You can use the pages, the programs for word processing and so on. You just wouldn't be able to go on the internet. So I want to make sure you know that. Okay, you mentioned that you do need an Apple ID, and that's like an iTunes account. We're going to show you how to do that, where you can select none. You don't have to enter in a credit card. So there won't be anything like that. You have to follow those steps. How many people have an iTunes account already? Okay. The Apple rep, and you may have like your family sharing it all. He recommends you not do that. He recommends that you would have your own. Someday you'll be out of this school, you'll go on, maybe you go on to a college or something somewhere, and these apps that we give you, they're yours. They'll follow your account with you. Like this Pages, which is the Apple's version of Word, like Microsoft Word, they call theirs Pages. That costs, I think it's $4.99. We're providing that and pushing that out to you, and it's yours. So when you leave, you won't have this, but if you get another one, you'll have it in your account. You can download it. Okay? If you want to purchase your own, you can get yourself an iTunes account. And you can buy your card, and you can buy your own. Put it on this, but still, when you go out and you have it on another product, it goes with your account. So the process will be maybe a teacher wants to get an app for you, and we'll get it okayed, and then I have a program that pushes it out to you, and all you have to do is click install. So you're not paying for those. The school will be paying for them. But you can, like I said, buy music if you want to, put that on yours. That's up to you. When you do set up your account, usually what they want is an email address. You have to, if you don't have it, you have to verify. So you have to access your email to be able to click a link and say, yes, that is my email, and it'll verify then that you can continue on with it. So If you can't do that here, you can set your account up with Gaggle. Students know what that is, your email account. It's your username at cougars.gaggle.net, and that also is filtered, just like the other one. So that's the one we use here at school. There is an app for that, so it's real easy to put it on your machine. I can push that out to you, and it's free, and it's real easy to log in. So you can use that. And there's other instructions on that, setting up the password and so on the sheet, so I don't need to really cover that. But I do want to show you here. So we want you to get to this point, right here, before you leave. On the next screen, these are apps, usually where your first apps that you install. We want to, probably you're only going to see the one that says App Catalog. That's with this Master 360, my management program. So when I open that up, you're going to see different apps that have been installed or waiting for me to install them. So you might be working on your iPad and a message will come up and say, hey, you've got an app to install. Maybe a teacher said, I want an app for this student, and I push it out to you. You're working on it, you don't install it yet, you just say cancel for now. You go into this app catalog and you see there's some that are free. The Gaggle, that's notebooks, that's for the 6th graders. But the one on the top says prepaid, Keynote, that's like PowerPoint. So that one there I haven't installed yet, but it's there. I just click on it, and then I'll say install, and it will install. It might ask you for your password that you have. But then there's some other ones, like there's a page that's installed, and Pandora Radio. I just went out and downloaded it off the apps catalog, because it's free. So you can do the same thing. And then Dropbox will be pushed out to you too. That's where we're going to save our documents in the cloud and share it with the other teachers. So, that's pretty much, I just want to make sure you saw that part. Questions?